Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of Jim's Magnificent Miniature Motor Cars. I gotta be honest with you, folks, I've kind of been tapering off my recording because lately it's been a lot of repaints, especially on the Mini GT front. And I'm not too crazy about unboxing repaints. I mean, when I think about it, my episode count would be a lot lower, but at least you'd have fresher content. Well, as it happened, I found something that is still a bit of a repaint, but it is nonetheless a very fresh treatment of a very old casting. This is the Hot Wheels Car Culture Deutschland design version of the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Now, if this car looks familiar, that's because it's Hot Wheels basically borrowing a casting from its corporate sister, Matchbox. That's right. This is the same legendary Ryu Asada casting, given a different rear wing and some cosmetic changes in the back to reflect the fact that this is not a GT3 but rather a GT3 RS. Anyway, those differences explained. Let us now proceed with the unboxing or the uncarding, depending on how you want to call it. The card art is quite nice. I would have wanted to preserve this card, but well, it gets ruined the moment you remove the plastic blister, so no point in that. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the car itself. Okay. There's sheep blows. Let's put a little light background under it so you can see the black tires. And that is beautiful. That is utterly beautiful. Like all Hot Wheels Car Culture cars, it has a metal base and rubber tires. Nice choice of wheels. These black wheels are pretty much what you would expect to see on a GT3 RS of the time. And black wheels were very much en vogue back then, so this is sort of accurate. Now let's see how it measures up to the mother casting, so to speak, the Matchbox. Yep. Well, I mean, it's essentially the same thing. And Hot Wheels adapted it quite well. It's worth pointing out that when Hot Wheels first adapted this casting from Matchbox, when they first cribbed it, the rear wing was made of plastic. And instead of your prestige real riders, you had these cruddy PR5s. I have a version of it somewhere in storage, but I'm not going to bother to bring it out. But at least now, with the car culture treatment, it's gotten a much better look. It has a metal rear wing that is part of the actual bodywork. It's part of the actual body, period. And it's got these beautiful rubber tires and these beautiful wheels. Yeah. I once said that if I were to score this car, this red Matchbox, which was basically nothing more than a repaint with a refresh of the rear wing, if I were to score it, I'd give it a 10. Okay. Now, this Hot Wheels, it's also an old casting. I'm also hesitant to score it, but this is, to my knowledge, and I could be wrong, this is the first time this car has gotten the car culture treatment. And it's the first time I've ever seen it with the metal rear wing. So, basically, I think, though it may be an old casting, it's had enough updates and refreshes to warrant a score. And I am giving this Hot Wheels Car Culture a 10. Not necessarily because it's fresh and new, but because Hot Wheels has, after so many years of having this casting in their lineup, finally done right by it with this amazing car culture treatment. And for that, this deserves a 10. And yes, I say that despite the fact that this is effectively a $10 car. Yeah, that's right. I paid mini GT money for this, but you know what? It was worth every penny. I gotta tell you though, I do wish that Hot Wheels would more frequently give the car culture treatment to its more recent Porsche 911 GT3 RS, the 991 edition, which is readily available in, well, it's more standard form with the plastic wheels. There is somewhere out there a Forza Motorsport version, but I haven't been able to get my hands on it. So thus far, I've had to settle for finding this 997 Mark II edition Porsche 911 GT3 RS. And for now, I'm happy with that. Like I said, this car merits a 10. Okay, consider it my ode to the late, great Ryu Asada. And that's it for this unboxing. I hope you guys liked it. And I hope to be able to come back with more material that isn't a repaint. All right? And for those who just got here, well, I hope you liked this video enough to give me a like, a subscribe, and hit that notification bell.